Falcons come in with leading scorer Tamara Gerling leading with 154 points on the season. Aubrey Schmidt close behind with 150. And down below we have Tori Moore with 131 total rebounds and Aubrey Schmidt with 113. So West Burlington needs to use those strength in rebound and the shooting from Tamara and Aubrey to have a balanced attack against this Van Buren team. We'll take a break here in about 2.5 minutes. We'll do starting lineups and bring you some Falcon basketball. And we're back. Just about ready for starting lineups here at West Burlington High School. If you're in town, want to see some good basketball this evening, the boys and girls will be playing. Of course, your Lady Falcons starting here at 6 o'clock, coached by Jeremy Price, assisted by Brian Martin. And we'll have cheerleaders Tessa Piper, Athena Mode, Lydia Vance, Timber Newman. And Van Buren's coached by Matt Zietler and volunteer Jason Johnson. We'll go ahead to the PA announcer for your starting lineups.
Our guests tonight are the Warriors from Van Buren. The West Burlington Independent School District reminds you that you are in a good sportsmanship zone. No negative chants, yells, comments, or acts directed at athletes, coaches, fans, or officials are tolerated. They are on the basis for removal. Conduct does count. Could everyone please stand for your starting lineups? For Van Buren, number 12, Jenna Thornburg. For West Burlington, number 10, Aubrey Schmidt. For Van Buren, number 14, Hannah Heiserman. For West Burlington, number 34, Tori Moore. For West Burlington, number 22, Tamara Gerling. For Van Buren, number 24, Caitlin Johnson. For West Burlington, number 24, Gabby Price. For Van Buren, number 25, Taylor Murguia. And for West Burlington, number 42, Amber DeJarvin. Head coach for Van Buren is Matt Zittler, assisted by Jason Johnson. West Burlington is coached by Jeremy Price, assisted by Brian Varsity. The officials for tonight's contest are Jerry Allison, Ed Oliver, and Bill Bryant. At this time, in honor of our nation, gentlemen, could you please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the West Burlington Pep Band under the direction of Mark Eveleth.
let's get ready for some Falcon basketball right here at West Burlington High School. As the girls get ready to take the court, West Burlington tries to get off the losing streak that they lost at Trinity on Tuesday. We'll see if they can put up a good match against the Warriors from Van Buren. The Warriors from Van Buren are in black with orange letters and numbers. And of course, your West Burlington Falcons have their white home jerseys with green letters and numbers. We'll get ready to tip off in just a second. Tip goes to Aubrey Schmidt, goes up for the layup and in for a Falcon 2-point basket. A little trouble on the press there. Aubrey gets it to Gabby Price. Schmidt right side to Amber, right side for three, in for a Falcon 3-point basket. Van Buren having trouble with West Burlington's press here. And they get it up court right side. That was Taylor Mejia. Takes it to the lane. Amber fights for the rebound and gets it back to Tamara. Gabby Price bringing it up court for your Falcons. Looking really good to start the game here. Amber right side. Looking for a passing lane. Finds Tamira under the basket. And a travel on Gerling. Ball goes back to the Warriors. With 6:56 left in the first quarter, it's 5-0 Falcons. Still putting the press on here and causing a little problem for Van Buren getting it up the court. Top of the key for Van Buren. Between Mejia and Johnson. Down underneath to Filson. Filson will go to the line. Desjardins is called for the foul. Correction. Gerling, her first, and team's first. Van Buren missing the first one. Filson at the line. A lane violation on that free throw, and West Burlington has the ball. Price brings it into Schmidt, brings it up court. Price looks to Amber left side. Amber for three, off the rim and out. Filson with the rebound. Van Buren back the other way. To Mejia, right side, off the rim. And West Burlington still has shut out Van Buren, who is having trouble with a pass. Nice hands by Aubrey Schmidt there, coming back up court. Schmidt looking for a passing lane. Over to Price. Price looking down. Gerling wants the ball in the lane. Schmidt right side gets it to Gerling, back out to Schmidt. Over to Price, a little too hard, and out of bounds to Van Buren. Van Buren gets the ball in. West Burlington still putting a little bit of a press on here. Thornburg up and in, and Van Buren's on the board. 5-2 Falcons as they come back down court. Price kicks it over to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for an open person there. Schmidt back over to Price. Amber's open left side. They find her for three. Off the rim. Van Buren back the other way. Fast break and a foul. Count the shot. Looks like it's going to be on Aubrey Schmidt. The Warriors taking the ball out of bounds. And they get it in. West Burlington giving them fits underneath, but It was Thornburg with this basket for Van Buren. Here comes Schmidt back the other way for West Burlington. Addison Holenthaler in now for the Falcons. Having a little trouble with it. And Van Buren gets it. Comes back the other way. That was Marhia. Van Buren with the try on the 3-point off the back of the rim. West Burlington with the rebound coming back the other way. Schmidt to Gerling. Gerling looking for a passing lane. Amber left side. Shot at 3 and another Falcon 3-point basket. 8-4 Falcons. 4:25 left in the first quarter. And here comes Van Buren the other way. A little trouble with the dribble. Down underneath, and Amber's wide open to get the ball. Here comes the Falcons. Falcons are looking good here in this first quarter and keep up the press and the good offensive set here. Gerling, right side. Looking for a passing lane. Kicks it over to Schmidt. Amber with the hot hand. Over to Gerling. Gerling a little fake. Back over to Schmidt. Dribbles under the basket. Kicks it right back out to Gerling. Wide open for 3 off the rim. Van Buren with the rebound. However, they're looking to pick her pocket off her knee out of bounds. Ball should be going to West Burlington. A kick on number 25. Taylor Mejia. So your Falcons have the ball. Gerling bring it in. Amber Desjardins sits down. Gabby Price comes back in for your Falcons. And here we go, back the other way. Schmidt right side. Kicks it back out to Gerling. To Gabby Price for 3 off the rim. Van Buren with the rebound, coming back the other way. Mejia right side. Kicks it down underneath the Thornburg and they're going to call the foul on Gerling. It looked like a clean block, but they're going to call the foul. I believe that's going to be her second already. Third team foul on West Burlington. Filson with the free throws here, shooting 2. Again, West Burlington up 8-4 here in the first quarter. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left. Filson's second bounces around and doesn't make it. West Burlington covers the board and brings it back the other way. Tori Moore now in for your Falcons. Schmidt to Price. And that's Catherine Todd in the game now as well for your Falcons. Has it. Kicks it over to Price. Holenthaler with a nice screen. Schmidt for 3 off the rim. A little short. Rebound by Van Buren coming back the other way. A little sloppy pass. And Heiserman with the shot. And last touch by West Burlington. So Van Buren keeps possession this side of the court. Mejia bringing it out for Van Buren, and a 3-point basket for Caitlin Johnson. And here comes the Falcons. Up 8-7, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. And we have a timeout, West Burlington. West Burlington Falcons are looking good here in the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a short break and be back to action as soon as the timeout's over. We're back here at West Burlington High School. Short timeout. Slow down the pace there. 8-7. West Burlington looking good here in the first quarter to see if they can keep it up. West Burlington with the ball midcourt. And Gabby Price bringing it up for your Falcons. Kicks it over to Schmidt, right side. Back out to Price. Looking over to Amber, who had a hot hand tonight so far. To Todd, over to Schmidt. West Burlington looking to get it inside Tori Moore has yet to touch the ball, and she's a force inside if they can get the ball to her. Off the backboard by Price, but a rebound by Desjardins, up and in for a Falcon 2-point basket. And press put on by West Burlington. Little press break by Van Buren with the pass, and it's going to be a foul on Desjardins. And Grace Thomas will be shooting for Van Buren. Shooting 2. That's Desjardins' first foul. Team's 4th. And an air ball on that free throw by Thomas. 10-7 Falcons here in the first quarter. Hope you're enjoying the live webcast here from West Burlington High School. I'm Sean Cockrell, and flying solo this evening, but having a good time. And Van Buren misses the second one. Nice rebound by Tori Moore. Hope to be saying that all night. Price left side to Schmidt. Looking at Desjardins for 3. Oh, a little long, and right into the hands of Van Buren, and they're coming back the other way. Caitlin Johnson brought it up for... Oh, and Van Buren with trouble. Schmidt, they have numbers. Price to Schmidt, back to Schmidt, and in. Count that basket. We're going to the line. Schmidt with a nice dish, and then Price dished it back to Schmidt. Nice little shot on the board, and is fouled. Shot goes in. We go for 3. 12-7 Falcons here in this first quarter. Aubrey Schmidt to shoot 1 here. That is the first team foul on Van Buren. And Schmidt finishes the 3-point play. Falcons get back into the press formation here. Van Buren trying to break through. Having trouble holding on to the ball. A little wrap up, and Van Buren keeps it on the jump. Good heads-up play by Aubrey Schmidt, getting her hands on the ball. So the next possession will be West Burlington. Heiserman. Oh, and Tori Moore gets in there, gets the ball, and here come your Falcons back the other way. Price to Schmidt. Schmidt for 3, and that is way off. Moore tries to save it, steps out of bounds. Closing seconds here in the first quarter, and your Falcons are up 13-7. Van Buren bringing it out. This press that the Falcons have put on tonight is effective, and it's working. Van Buren's getting through it, but the Falcons are causing problems. Getting hands up, good defense, pesky defense. Van Buren trying to look underneath. Johnson drives and bounces one off the rim and in. Closing seconds here in the first quarter, 13-9, West Burlington. Looks like we're going to play for the last shot of the first quarter. Desjardins, who has 8 points already, kicks it out to Schmidt for 3 and in for a Falcon 3-point basket. Just at the end of the first quarter. So a great first quarter by your Lady Falcons, leading 16-9 here at West Burlington High School. Both Aubrey Schmidt with 8 points, Amber Desjardins with 8 points. So stay tuned, and we'll be back here in just a minute. And we get ready to play here in the second quarter at West Burlington High School. Your Falcons are up by 7, 16-9. reigning threes here. Aubrey Schmidt with 8 points and Amber Desjardins with 8 points to make your 16 for the Falcons. Falcons with the basketball here to start the second quarter. Gabby Price, lower over to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for a passing lane. Tori Moore moving around underneath the basket, trying to get it down to her. Gerling in the lane. Price top of the key. Schmidt left side. Kicks it down to Tori Moore, but Van Buren there to pick it off. Coming back the other way. Heiserman, Johnson, Mejia, underneath the Thornburg and in for Van Buren. Jenna Thornburg with that basket. And here come your Falcons back the other way. 16-11, West Burlington. Aubrey Schmidt to Price. Back over to Desjardins for a long three-pointer off the rim, and Van Buren with the rebound coming back the other way. And a timeout on Van Buren right after 6 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. 16-11, West Burlington. And we're back here. Timeout just about over. Get back to action right here at West Burlington High School. Your Falcons lead by 5, 16-11 here in the second quarter. Van Buren with the basketball. Kicks it in. Mejia. Back out to Johnson. Johnson for three. Oh, bounces around on the rim. A little battle for the rebound between Amber and jump ball, so it goes to West Burlington. Possession arrow should be West Burlington. Apparently not. And Hannah Heiserman with the three for Van Buren, and Falcons are up by 2, coming back the other way. Gabby Price to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for a passing lane. Dribbles in the lane with the drive, way short, and Thornburg there to get the ball. Heiserman bringing it up for the Warriors. Over to Johnson, to Heiserman. Heiserman to Johnson. Tries to kick it to Thornburg, but Gerling's there to take it away, and she's coming back the other way. Back out to Price. Price got an open lane. She's going to drive up and in for 2. We'll take that all night long. And we want to talk about it. So apparently neither coach wants a team to get into a rhythm. But 18-14, the Falcons are holding on here in the second quarter. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left. We'll be back after this timeout. And we're back after the timeout. There was a little bit of a crowd getting into it here. The Falcons up by 4. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Van Buren brings it up. Heiserman bringing it in to Mejia. Mejia loses a handle and it goes out of bounds. So a bad pass, bad handling by the Warriors, and the Falcons have the ball. Aubrey Schmidt into Gabby Price, bringing it up for your Falcons. Trying to hold the lead here. Price to Addison Hohentanner. Or, correction. Yes, Addison Hohentanner. To Aubrey Schmidt. Price looking underneath. Tori Moore's guarded pretty well. Price to Hohenthaler, trying to find a way in there. Hohenthaler dribbles in the middle, and a tied up jump ball. That'll stay West Burlington basketball. Substitution for Van Buren. Falcons bring it in underneath their own basket. Price looking for, I think Falcons had too many people on the floor, and Coach Price wisely called a timeout. So 18-14 here in the second quarter, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Of course, Aubrey Schmidt with 8. Amber Desjardins, who's on the bench at the moment, with 8. And we have Gabby Price, who has a basket. Falcons with 4 fouls, and the Warriors with 1. So nobody in foul trouble yet, nobody in the bonus. Be West Burlington basketball after this timeout, and we'll be back shortly. All right, we're back. Timeout is over, and Falcons will have the ball under their own basket here. Gabby Price will be inbounding for West Burlington. Looks to Gerling. Gerling kicks it back to Price. Almost picked off there. Price over to Hohenthaler. Hohenthaler looking back out to Price. Moore trying to get open underneath. Goes back to Hohenthaler, to Gerling in the middle. Hohenthaler for 2 off the rim, and Van Buren with the rebound. So not many offensive rebounds for the Falcons at the moment. Van Buren's winning that part of the rebounding game. But Tori Moore there on a pass underneath the basket. Tori Moore there to catch it, and West Burlington has the ball back the other way. Nice pass, top of the key to Gerling. Little fake, but loses a handle. Tori Moore goes in to tie it up. The jump ball will go to Van Buren. Good hustle, good hands by the Falcons on defense. Setting up in the press again. Causing havoc in that backcourt. Van Buren gets it up court. Johnson to Heiserman to Thornburg. Thornburg tries to kick it off the glass. And number 20, Grace Thomas there for the rebound and put back. Makes it 18-16, West Burlington over Van Buren. 4 minutes left here in the first half. See if the Falcons can hold the lead. Gerling to Schmidt, right side. Schmidt back out to Gerling. To Gabby Price, trying to set up the offense here. To Schmidt. Back out to Gerling. Gerling gets a look at the 3. Tries to dribble in the lane. Dishes it down to Moore. Moore is smothered and fouled. Hohenthaler is fouled by Filson. Only the second foul on Van Buren this half. So Gabby Price bringing it in for your Falcons. Gabby gets it out to Tamara. Tamara for 3 off the rim. And again, Van Buren there to get the rebound. West Burlington needs to work on their offensive boards. Get the second chance baskets, chance to take the lead in this. And Heiserman misses the three-pointer. And Tamara, don't really know what she was thinking. She should have let it go out of bounds. It was off the back of the basket. So Van Buren with the ball. I think Tamara thought she was going to save the ball and somebody was there in her way. So Heiserman comes up in the middle of the lane to Filson, right side, back to Heiserman. She looks at the 3. And way long on Van Buren there on that 3. And Thomas, again, one of their taller players underneath, gets that board, and West Burlington beat out that time on the rebounds. It's 18-18 now. Van Buren's worked their way back into this game. Desjardins to Gerling to Price. Nice screen by Hohenthaler, and Desjardins way off to the left on that three-point attempt. Van Buren with the ball after that missed three-pointer. Thornburg kicks it in for Van Buren. West Burlington puts the press back on, and they break the press, but Moore with a nice rebound underneath. Nice, strong rebound. That's what the Falcons need. Good field of vision ahead to Gerling, trying to set it up. But Tori Moore with a big, strong rebound set that up, and a travel, ill-advised turnover on the Falcons. Mejia to West Burlington with the steal here. And again, another bad pass and a travel called on Van Buren. So a little bit of sloppy play here in the last minute and a half, and not a whole lot of baskets. 18-18, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first half. As we have Gabby Price bringing it in for your Falcons. Finds Gerling. Gerling loses a handle, but it kicks it out to Amber. Amber brings it in the lane. Kicks it down underneath to Moore. Moore is getting hammered. No fouls called underneath as the Warriors come back the other way. Caitlin Johnson for three. In and out, off the rim. Thornburg tries to save it and throws it right to Addison Hohenthaler. And here come your Falcons. Gabby Price. Nice dish underneath to Moore. She had the shot. And Thornburg Filson with the rebound. Here comes Van Buren. Johnson goes in the middle, kicks it over to Thomas. Thomas with 6 points already. All easy points. She's getting the ball right under the basket. West Burlington's got to do something to hold her back as they bring the ball up court here. They're now down 20-18. 1 minute, 18 seconds left here in the first half. Gerling, nice dish to Moore, and Moore is fouled by Filson. A good call after that last offensive set. West Burlington here with the ball underneath their own basket. Last minute, 4 seconds left in the first half. Nice pass to Gerling and in for a Falcon 2-point basket. Ties it up at 20. Less than a minute left here in the first half. Falcons put the press on, trying to keep it in front. Thomas again. Thomas is on fire. We got to stop her. Every time she throws it at the basket, it's going in. Price coming back down for your Falcons. Working for the last shot of the half here. 22-20, Van Buren here at West Burlington High School. Price just milking the clock here. 25 seconds. Obviously, Coach wants them to play for the last shot here. Everybody kind of just standing around. All right, get our offense set here. Moving around, looking for a shot. Gerling takes a look, kicks it back over to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Price. Price back to Schmidt. Schmidt drives in the lane. 4 or 5 seconds, and a Falcon 2-point basket to end the first half. So that ties it up, 22-22 here at halftime for your Lady Falcon basketball. Stay tuned, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half. Falcons against the Warriors of Van Buren. Go, go, go. Yeah. Test your mic, Mike. You need to slide this way maybe a little bit. All right.
Thanks for the care. You sure you don't need it? Check, check.
All right, you want to chat for about 2.5 minutes?
Sure, we sure can.
And we're back. We got about 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes, till we start the second half, and I have a surprise. I have Mike Jones with me, who covered for me a couple weeks ago while I was off learning how to work in my new job.
That's good. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
You
Thank
bet,
sir.
Sean.
Hey, there's only 76 days left till baseball season.
76 days. Now, when do pitchers and catchers report? That's what I want to know.
That's end of February.
End of February.
Maybe even the second week of February. Who knows?
Yeah.
But your Burlington Bees, who you'll hear my gracious voice if you come out this year, start 76 days from today.
Wow.
Put it on your calendar. Come out and enjoy it. We'll be long after basketball season, March Madness and that. So.
Yeah. I tell you what, we might have talked about this the last time we were together, Sean, but Burlington, we need to, Burlington, West Burlington area, the Southeast Iowa community really needs to recognize what we have in the Burlington Bees program, because it's a jewel here in Southeast Iowa. You can't beat having professional baseball in a community this size.
We are the biggest community, or the smallest team biggest team in the smallest community. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. And really get out there and enjoy a game.
Beautiful facility, and enough about baseball. I'm just trying to think warm thoughts, and the Falcon softball and baseball. I guess I've been talking and trying to drum up support. We could do this during the season if I'm not over at the Bees, and I can get some help. I would love to do some baseball and
softball over here. Yeah, I'm sure that the fans out there would be appreciative of that too. We got a heck of a ball game going here, 22-22 at halftime.
We sure do, and I'll tell you what, the Falcons jumped out. We had Amber with 8 and Aubrey Schmidt with 8, which Aubrey has 10 now, and it was, gangbusters, and then we had no rebounding on either side, and the Warriors climbed back in the game. So I now have a partner for the rest of the evening, and I owe him. Thank you, sir.
You get to take a breath every once in a while. I get to fill in for a few seconds here and there. It's good to be with you.
So we're about ready to start here. Second half, your Lady Falcons trying to get back on top. Looks like Amber will be taking the ball out for your Falcons.
Van Buren looks like they're in a 1-2-2 zone.
And the pass is out of bounds, so Van Buren will have the ball.
White ball.
A little bit of confusion on the court. We see who has the ball.
Apparently it was tipped, according to the referees. That looked like it sailed overhead a little too high for it not to be.
It sure did.
I kind of caught the tail end of the play, but
this Jordan's left side to Schmidt. Schmidt for 3. Oh, way long. And again, nobody under the basket for the Falcons. And the Warriors get the rebound, coming back the other way. Heiserman, right side. Back over to Mejia, to Johnson, to Filson in the middle, over to Heisinger for 3, and that's going to give them a 3-point lead, 25-22 over your Falcons.
Heiserman can shoot the ball a little bit, can't she?
Yeah, she's at 6 points. I think both 3-pointers so far. Schmidt, right side, to Amber, back out to Schmidt, looking for that lane. And a carry called on West Burlington, and another ill-advised bad turnover, which in this end of the second quarter, that's how Van Buren climbed back in the game, Mike.
Just called Aubrey there for a little bit of a carry, got her hand underneath the ball a little bit.
And that was Johnson with that shot. Heiserman off the back of the rim. Again, no rebound. No rebounding. We think Tori Moore, she leads the team in rebounds, has only had about 2 tonight. But she does have no help tonight.
Yeah, you got to look, just in terms of, I didn't see what defense West Burlington came out of there, but if they're playing a zone, it's so hard sometimes to get kids to understand that when that shot goes up, you got to find a body first. You got to find somebody to box out before you go to the rim.
Van Buren's really showing how to do that tonight by outnumbering West Burlington under the basket. And 2 shots missed by Van Buren, and West Burlington comes back the other way.
We box out well on the free throw. You need to do that out of our defenses as well.
And it looked like Van Buren, and they have a zone.
A little 1-2-2, 3-2 zone they're playing. And that's a difficult zone to attack.
Schmidt for three, in and out. And again, a rebound by Van Buren. Filson to Johnson to Mejia.
It looks like West Burlington showing more of a 2-3 zone on this end of the floor. Doing a good job getting out on the ball. That's the skip pass. It's dangerous.
Giving her that wide open shot for three. And Thomas who's been, nope, that was Filson. Filson was doing what Thomas was doing in that second quarter. She was down there getting the rebound. Nice little putback and in, and that's what put Van Buren back into the game.
Yeah, she had, just got position on the girl inside there, and that's something when that ball is going up and the ball is in the air, that's when players really have to work to try to get that inside position. It's all about position. People talk about people that get up above the rim for boards and those sorts of things. Neither game tonight are we going to have to worry about that.
Right, exactly.
It's going to be people getting in and getting position for the basketball. That's what the rebounding game is all about at this level.
The Falcons did come out with a full court press most of the first quarter, and it was effective. But towards the end of the first quarter, Van Buren was breaking through that press and causing all kinds of problems. So
settled down a little bit.
Yes. We'll see West Burlington bringing the ball down. Gabby Price at the point. Gabby kicks it over to Amber. Amber looking for a lane. Over to Gabby. Gabby Price for three off the rim.
Just short.
Out in and out of the hands of Gerling, and here comes Van Buren. Up by 5 with 5:23 left in the game in the third quarter. And a drive in the middle. Looks like that's going to be called on Moore. Mejia will be going to the line to shoot 2 for Van Buren.
Good news is that's just Tori's first, so.
And she drains the first one. 28-22 Van Buren here in the third quarter. He drains the second one, and 29-22, here come the Falcons. Going to answer to some of these baskets that Van Buren's thrown up here at the beginning of the second half. Schmidt will back out to Price. Desjardins trying to find a lane. Again, they have not been able to get the ball underneath the Moore all night.
Got Gerling on the inside there, too, at the top, setting some screens. And I'd like to see Tamira catch and face right there in that situation. She caught it in the middle of the paint. I've seen her throw it right back out several times, and I'd like to see her square up, go to the hole.
Again, another missed three-point attempt by Gabby, and Van Buren with the ball. A little bit of a press here by West Burlington. And Van Buren gets through it. Up and over the basket, and again, an offensive rebound right there, and that's Thomas, who's lived by that all game.
The second chances are hurting us, like you said, it happened in the first half, too. It's really hurting us here in the second half.
You have two Warriors sitting there waiting for the rebound. It's, almost like practice. And I'm sure Coach Price is not happy. But he gets in there. Gets hands in there. Amber loses control of it, and it's out of bounds to Van Buren.
Got Addison Hohenthaler checking in at the scorer's bench down here. She'll be coming in here in a minute. Next dead ball along with Catherine Todd.
Johnson to Mejia. Mejia's driving underneath. Losing control and ties it up. Schmidt and Thornburg. Possession arrow goes to Van Buren.
So Hohenthaler and Todd will come for more, and Desjardins give them a little bit of a blow.
Back out to Johnson to Mejia. Mejia back out to Johnson. In the lane. Van Buren with the shot, and off the back of the board And they drive. Looks like Schmidt's going to get called for that. Again, West Burlington should be doing that on the offensive side. Drive the lane, make them play defense on you, which they're playing right into our hands by doing that.
Yeah, whenever we get the ball in the paint like that, especially to a taller girl like Tamira, we said it earlier, but sure would like to see her challenge a little bit more.
Caitlin Johnson shooting for Van Buren. Drains the first one, giving Van Buren all of a sudden a 10-point lead.
And so far, the story of this half, I think, well, obviously is second chances, but also Van Buren's getting so many more shots in the paint than West Burlington is down the other end.
Johnson drains the second one, making it 33-22, and here come your Falcons. Going to try to cut into this lead and not let this get out of hand. They were leading at one point. Schmidt to Todd. Todd with the shot off the back of the rim. Shot selection's not been the greatest tonight either, Mike.
Yeah, that's a tough shot coming off the bench like that.
That was Thornburg with an attempt to save that loose ball and out of bounds on Van Buren. So West Burlington gets the ball.
Like Grace Thomas came in for the Warriors, checking in there for Jenna Thornburg.
Gerling left side. Nice screen by Todd. Price. Back out to Gerling. Kind of a weak pass. Over to Schmidt, who's wide open. Looks at the three. Decides to go back outside to Price. To Gerling. Gerling thinking about driving, but kicks it over to Schmidt. To Price for three. And in for a Falcon three-point basket.
Good-looking shot from Gabby there.
Takes a little bit of that lead away, and here come the Warriors back the other way. Mejia to Johnson. It's up and in for Caitlin Johnson.
Nice little floater on the baseline there by her.
It's 9 points for her this evening for the Warriors. Price to Schmidt to Gerling to Price. And a horrible pass. Mejia's there to take it for the drive, and a bad foul on Gerling. And one of their best shooters is going to go to the line. And that's going to be the third on Tamira Gerling here in the third quarter with 2 minutes left. Gerling in foul trouble is not a good thing for the Falcons. Their highest scorer going to be on the bench here, and that does not bode well to try to make a comeback.
So Moore and Desjardins will come back for Gerling and Hohenthaler. And we've got a substitute, Bonnie Saunders, waiting to come in for the shooter, I believe. And she won't get the chance.
Tied it up. Jump ball. Falcons take possession.
And with that, she'll come in. That's Saunders coming in again.
See if your Falcons could, again, cut into this lead. 36-25, third quarter here at West Burlington High School.
Falcons are doing a good job of moving the ball. Like to see them looking to penetrate some of those gaps against that zone a little bit more. There's big holes, and you can see them from up here. Probably a little harder to see from down there.
Yeah, we do have the vantage point up here in the nest. And Amber with a terrible, terrible shot on the basket off the backboard. And again, the rebound, a rebound by Aubrey Schmidt. Falcons get the rebound, coming back the other way. But that was a very poor shot by Amber, hitting the back of the backboard.
Yeah, she's a little deep in the corner there.
And nice pass back out. Got stuck in the lane. And Price with the attempt and off the rim, and Thomas loses the ball.
Good job.
Back it around. Good heads-up play by the Falcons.
Good job by Tori Moore getting a hand in there.
Amber for three off the rim. And a foul called on Moore on Thomas, or Filson. Moore is going to have 3 fouls. So we have Moore, our force under the basket, and Gerling, both with 3 fouls. And Van Buren brings it back, loses a handle under the basket, Thomas. So West Burlington with the ball. Final seconds here in the third quarter, 38-37. And here comes Aubrey Schmidt bringing it up for your Falcons to Price, to Schmidt.
Looks like they're just going to play a little catch, try to get a good look at the basket here at the end of the quarter, down by 11.
Girls moving around, trying to get open. Amber kicks it over to Schmidt. Schmidt kicks it back out to Amber, wide open for 3, off the rim. Schmidt with a rebound, an offensive rebound.
Hit that, Gabby. Hit it, shoot it.
Price to Schmidt, and short. Into the third quarter, the Warriors from Van Buren lead the Falcons 36-25. What do we got to do to get back in this, Mike?
Well, it's possession by possession. You got to make a defensive stand, get a basket. I mean, that's, we always tell kids, hey, you got to chip away when you're in a position like this. And hopefully the Falcons can do that. That's what they're trying to do there at the end of the quarter. Had two shots at the basket within the last 10 seconds of the quarter and just didn't get one to fall. So hopefully they can, the lid will come off a little bit and they'll hit a few of those. And I'd like to see them, in this fourth quarter, really trying to get the hole more. And, hopefully if nothing else, getting fouled, going to the line with the clock stopped, that's another way to chip away at it. And so got to be aggressive on the offensive end and the defensive end.
Couple heads-up plays there towards the waning seconds of that third quarter. Gave us a little glimmer of hope. Offensive rebound by Aubrey Schmidt, which we haven't had today. We do have players in foul trouble. We have 3 players in foul trouble. Tori Moore, Tamara Gerling, and Gabby Price, which is 3 of our starting 5. So
they've each got 3, and hopefully, they'll play smart and not pick up that 4th early in the quarter.
Mahia, top of the key for the Warriors. Johnson back to Mahia, driving in the lane. Van Heisinger to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive up and in, almost uncontested. Tamira just kind of backed off. That's not going to win a ball game.
Those are the kind of looks that we need to get going to the basket here. West Burlington was playing man-to-man, and Van Buren saw that and recognized it and got into a little bit of a weave. And
well, with our 3 players in foul trouble, if they see them in the paint, they're going to drive. Schmidt, top of the key to Amber, right side. Again, we're not driving the paint. We're coming up short there, Mike.
And Van Buren came out man-to-man this quarter as well.
Gerling shot on the basket. And just off the rim. And Filson with a nice rebound for Van Buren. Battled out of everybody underneath that basket.
That ball bounced around for a half an hour up there, it felt like, in Tamira's shot.
Almost laid on the ledge up there.
A little 2-3 zone this time down the floor.
3-point attempt off the rim, and Gerling has it coming back for your Falcons here. Right side. Price to Schmidt. Back over to Gerling. Passing drill here for your Falcons. Somebody needs to drop the ball and drive in there or find somebody down underneath. Nice screen by Moore. Amber. Price. And Gerling with another nice screen. Gets it underneath to Moore and up on the basket. Moore with a rebound, battling underneath. It's Jardins with the shot, and we can't hit a basket, Mike.
No, it was good penetration there by Aubrey. Gave it up a little bit, just missed the chip shot there. Did get an offensive rebound. If we can continue to get looks like that in the paint, we'll be in better shape.
Van Buren, that's Heiserman up and in. Again, they're going in the paint, bringing back points. And the Van Buren coach wants a full timeout, it looks like. 40-25, down by 15. We can't keep giving points up in the paint and try to stay in this ball game.
Nope, that's going to be, with 5:35, that's going to be the difference maker here. If we start getting some shots like that last possession that we had, we can get better looks like that. we can chip away at it.
We're passing the ball really well, but nobody wants to drop the ball and drive to the lane. It just
Exactly.
seems like, I don't know whether they're scared or just hesitant, maybe a little anxious, but
Van Buren's zone got them standing a little bit in that third quarter. And then they came out man-to-man here, and so now, kind of trying to get back into that rhythm. We're used to doing a little bit too much standing. That zone will sometimes slow you down like that, and you talk to kids about penetrate those gaps, you got to dribble in there against the zone or, try to make two guard you. And so far we just aren't in the rhythm of doing that yet.
I do see a glaring statistic at the scoreboard. Your Falcons have 6, which puts Van Buren in the bonus for any fouls, and they have 0. So they're playing a very cleanly defensive second half.
And that's reflective, too, of them going to the hole. Yeah. Those fouls are occurring in the paint when somebody's driving in. And West Burlington needs to get more of that.
Desjardins to Price. Desjardins back over to Schmidt. To Gerling. Real pesky defense by Van Buren. Again,
that's the kind of penetration that we need right there.
Gerling with a shot, but way short. Schmidt should have finished the drive. Like you said, that penetration, make them defend you. And in and out by Johnson, I believe.
Doing a better job there boxing out. You only gave him one chance. I'd like to see those dribbles go to the hole, ladies.
Jardins to Price.
Turn around.
To Gerling. To Schmidt. To Desjardins. To Price. And look underneath. Gerling trying to get open underneath. Wants the ball in the lane. Back out to Price. And almost lost that one. They're getting good passes, but looks like nobody wants to pull the trigger, as it were. 4 minutes, 17 seconds. The Falcons down by 15. They need to start now if they want to get back in this game. Price, top of the key. To Desjardins.
Get it in there. Get it in there.
Moore feverishly trying to. Oh, and they call that a three-pointer. We'll take that.
We'll
a
take
Falcon three-point basket.
There you go, Obbs. Good save.
Aubrey, nice save. But Van Buren bringing it down court. Nice defense by Gabby Price and Aubrey. Causing a little trouble. Medea. And a travel on Van Buren, and a turnover gives the Falcons the ball and a chance to cut into this lead. 40-28.
Yeah, that's 40-28. That sounds like a insurmountable, gap, but it's only 6 baskets.
Yeah.
So a couple trips down the floor, and all of a sudden you're right back in this.
And Price over to Gerling. Gerling looks at the three, but decides not to. Back out to Price. Price for three. Oh, right side of the basket, off the board. Way off. And here comes Van Buren, and blocked by Price, out of bounds. Nice defense by Price there. 3 minutes, 12 seconds, 40-28, Van Buren. Van Buren with the ball underneath their basket. And they get it in. I believe that's Heiserman to Johnson. Johnson tries the three, spins in and out like a corkscrew. And a foul or timeout.
I think they called a foul there on the guard reaching in on Schmidt. Unfortunately, that's on their first team foul.
First team foul of the second half with 3 minutes left in the game. And here come your Falcons. Price to Amber. Amber into
there. That's what we need, Tamira.
And
there we go.
Fouled by number 12, Thornburg.
I think if Tamira could catch that ball in the high post and do that each time, she could be going to the line more and more and more. And with the clock stopped, we can be catching up. That'd be the best case scenario here.
Being the Falcons' high scorer, she's probably going to have a high, I don't have it handy, but high free throw percentage. for the Falcons. And we have a 10-point ball game, Mike, with 2 minutes 48 seconds left here at West Burlington High School.
5 baskets. We get some defensive stops. Get that trap put on right there. That'd be good. Put it on.
Nice defense by the Falcons.
They got a sink.
Thornburg
they got a box.
Way over. And a nice rebound by Price. Little defensive rebound by West Burlington coming back the other way.
It'd be good to get in there and transition as well. Go to the hole. Go to the hole.
Kicks it over to Gerling. Gerling goes to the
and
hole.
A foul.
Thornburg with the foul. Team's third. So possession to West Burlington. I think they listened to you, Coach.
No, they called that one on the floor, I guess. So we'll take it out of bounds. But I hope we get something going to the basket here again. I mean, now they've got 3 team fouls. We can get to the line here. Short minutes.
And Price gets it out to Amber.
Go to the hole.
Nice lane for Schmidt, and in for a Falcon 2-point basket.
Another shot in the paint. And a touch on defense. Those are the types of things. It's a four basket game now with just over 2 minutes to go.
They called it out of bounds on West Burlington.
I think Aubrey deflected that one.
Press causing problems for Van Buren. They kind of gotten a little stale here in the last minute or two, but I say that as Johnson lays it up for the Warriors. 42-32, minute 52 left. Probably looking at a 3-point shot here by Gerling. Oh, off the rim, and Van Buren with the rebound. It was Mejia to Johnson here. To Iserman. Iserman to Mejia. Filson to Mejia. And they're milking the clock, of course. Timeout, Van Buren.
Getting down to the point where we're going to have to start, fouling a little bit, down by 10. Minute 24 to go, and, putting them to the line, making them earn this one.
The rebounds have picked up. They've looked better here in the fourth quarter than they did both the second and third. But we start going to the free throw line. That's about the best chance for the Falcons to get back into this.
Yeah. It seems like the Falcons brought a little burst of energy there. There was 3 or 4 possessions in a row where we decided, hey, we need to get after this thing. They got to have that mentality for 32 minutes of the ball game. Sometimes we just see little lapses,
Exactly.
And that first lapse came at the beginning of the third quarter there, and that's a very key time to any basketball game. That 3-minute, 4-minute drill right at the beginning of the second half. Oftentimes, a team that performs well in that 2 or 3 minutes ends up winning a ball game. And so,
well, let's see if the Falcons can get back into this game with a minute 24 seconds left. 42-32 Van Buren. Van Buren brings the ball in. Kicks it into Filson, up and in for 2, so that makes it a 12-point ball game. 1 minute, 15 seconds left.
Now we got to get down the floor, push the ball, get to the hole.
Schmidt
there you go.
Drives the lane, loses the handle, and Van Buren brings it back. Here comes Johnson with the drive, and a nice grab by Moore, but I think it's going to go possession arrow to West Burlington. 53 seconds left here in the game. Got to get down here, either get a 3-pointer or drive it, hope for a foul. Amber.
Got to attack quick. Attack. There you go, Tamira.
Nice. Oh, off the rim. Out of bounds, but possession to West Burlington. 38.3 seconds. See if the Falcons could do anything here. To Amber, off the rim.
Bobs.
And Van Buren with a rebound. Coming back the other way, Johnson. Timeout with 24 seconds. 44-32. Down by 12, Mike.
It's okay. Now you start looking at it. Well, girls, it's a 4-possession game. We got to get a stop, get down here, get a 3. We're in short seconds now, so we're going to have to start looking for some of those. But they got to be quick. We can't pass the ball 4 or 5 times. Got to get down here, get a shot. Hey, if we get fouled shooting a 3 and go to the free throw line for 3, nothing wrong with that.
3 free throws.
So at this point, I think we got to start looking for a little bit of that.
I do have to admit, on a Friday night here in January, we do have a good crowd. We got the band playing. Nice atmosphere. I'm sure we'll gain in some more crowd here when the boys come out and play at 7:30.
When we came in for you in that game about a week ago, we'll have to talk to you about that maybe a little bit in between games. I got a good band story for you.
Oh, outstanding. I love it. Van Buren with the ball. And waning seconds here in the game. Johnson, top of the key to Mejia, right side. Mejia, they're just trying to waste the clock. Nobody's fouling. Filson underneath to Heiserman for the shot, and it bounces around. Mejia with a rebound, and a nice rebound by Price, and that's your ball game. Your Lady Falcons go down in defeat, 44-32, here at West Burlington High School.
No, I think there's a little bit of when we played Van Buren down at their place, the score was much worse. So hopefully the girls take a little bit of, a little bit of something good from this game, and that they close that gap a little bit, and hopefully, give them something to look forward to. They're making progress, they're growing. Might not have got the victory tonight, but came out and gave it a good effort. Learned something about playing 32 minutes and putting a ball game together.
Well, for myself, I'm Sean Cockrell and Mike Jones. We'll see you here in a few minutes for your boys Falcon basketball against Van Buren Warriors.